good morning. Today we are going for a different kind of hike. We're going to a durian plantation. Yeah.
It's more of a durian orchard.
Durian orchard, a small orchard by one of our friends in Kajang. While having some durian and some exercise at the same time. The road is a bit bumpy. Finally, we are at the farm already. So let's see what they have here. Okay, let's go!
Mr. Lee's orchard is located within Kajang, Selangor.
Jointly with Priscilla Wong.
Oh, see?
Yeah. The Hong Kong actress.
Serious ah?
Yeah.
She came here.
Yeah.
Wait, Priscilla Wong 係邊個咗嚇？
王翠嘛，王翠嘛。
王翠怡。
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 I like her also.
So I was surprised that she willing to soil her hand to plant.
This one she plant.
No, that one.
The close to 100 trees here are of varieties such as D2, D24, D28, D88, D99, D101, and Durian Kampung.
It's well bulky and it's easily break. Easily break. There's also black thorn there at the bottom, but it's not black thorn. So the flower will help to pollinate other durian trees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as I mentioned previously, durian is self-incompatible, means it cannot pollinate itself. Yeah?
Except 99.
Other durian trees, not necessarily 99. So you need pollen from other trees. So 99 is a good actually candidate for pollination. This is also black thorn. There is a black thorn at the bottom.
How many years old?
55.
55 years ah?
Yeah. They see there's a small tiny squirrel. Uncle, there's small tiny squirrel run up to the branches.
55 years old ah?
Yeah.
Wow.
A very old tree.
What breed is that?
This is Kampung.
Kampung.
This is the one that you try.
This is very unique, the shape.
This is
The color is a lot darker than normal durian. The flesh is thicker and the very strong taste.
this is from the 55-year-old tree ah? Wow.
Almost finished already.
Big one.
Hey, here is for you to understand what is durian, not taking photo.
这个 look at this.
我们进去也有，不然有蚊子啊。
This is the mosquito coil repellent.
I collect from the roadside.
Durian trees here are matured, aging 30 to 55 years old.
Wow. So this is just drop D24.
Is this D24?
Yeah, D24. D88. How do you know ah?
I don't know how do I know.
Look at the durian.
Sticker.
The sticker is
That sticker.
D88. There's one there. But if you can see, you notice a lot of them eaten by squirrel.
Oh,
Shit.
There is a clone variety called Tupai King. I think that should step away. This should be Tupai King because Tupai love this fruit. It's easy to bore into the durian because the thorn not so sharp. Another one there which is
Chicken by Tupai.
Yeah. This is D88.
Oh, okay.
The flesh is a bit orangey. Okay. It's big pops. And the seed is also quite big as well. This is bitter.
Oh, bitter is good.
Next door used to be forest reserve. Sungai Jeloh, Jeloh Forest Reserve, 500 acres. Okay, and forest usually is a very good habitat for bats. Yeah. So bat is the main pollinating agent for durians.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they cut down all the forest, basically the number of bats has declined over the year. So during my younger days, I always noticed that when you shake the wild banana tree, there will bat flying off from the new leaf. coming out. This one don't have but usually like a cone. Yeah. So bat like to stay inside there for a day or overnight. Yeah. And that is why I'm planting banana trees. So it gives them or at least a place to rest.
That's something like this.
Something like this. Usually if you shake a bigger tree not this one. No bad. A bigger tree, usually if you shake out of 10 trees, maybe 4 or 5 trees will have bats coming out. Okay.
They help to pollinate
They are the main pollinating agent.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Pollinate up to 85% of the durian flowers.
85%.
Protective gear.
Durian drop at night one usually
No, not at night, but morning.
early morning. So now it's quite not so risky
Well,
Can be.
there are odd one as well. Like human beings, they are always odd one. So sometimes they do that. Yeah. So the closest my experience was just.
Oh yo.
Come, you are well. So I purposely build this for people. Yeah.
Wow, got handrail.
Here to go out.
So carry.
Yeah, you see they always it's inside lah. This is. They okay as long as it doesn't disturb the fish.
Oh.
How do you take care of it? Do you put any pesticides?
No.
No pesticide use.
As long as
Oh, wow, there's a durian drop.
that is 99.
When I see it, I quickly cover my head.
You can't see, you can only hear.
Okay, there is a netting system so that when the durian drop, it won't pecah lah, to fetch it. Oh, this one just dropped this morning Wow. Look at this. Oh yeah, there are a lot. Oh, it's another one drop. Another one just dropped. But drop onto the net.
10 days earlier, this full of fruit. Full of fruit. That's why I said you must come. You see the fruits also.
Yeah, you shop.
Yeah.
That's why you must come today. If you come on the 3rd,
No more. Something like that lah.
All the trees here is 30 years and above.
30 years and above.
And the older the tree, the
better quality.
quality.
But of course, also depends on how you take care of the trees lah. Whether the tree have enough nutrients, and so on. Like this tree is having a problem. You see, they call it blackhead lah. Is black buds actually is attacked by one type of fungus. Okay. So that's why the leaf is drying off, but it's recovering lah. New leaf is coming up.
It will heal by itself or?
No. We have to. Nowadays, there's a lot of organic stuff that you can put to build to help the tree to recover. Or to enhance the immunity.
What we have collected this morning?
Varieties of durians, all the Ds.
Yeah, Ds. To clear mosquito the smoke.
No, hello, picture.
It can be.
Yeah.
But maybe that's my next project.
Compose it and become fertilizer.
Yeah. I want to try lah.
You open lah.
Come.
Durian tasting.
来了，姐榴莲嘞！
终於啦，finally！
This is what we are waiting for.
What breed is this?
101.
Okay, this is DKLCC D101 or 3 twin tower.
D101
Okay, yay! Wow!
Now, if you tried it, now it's the best.
Hey, what time my husband?
Oh!
老一辈無夠人
伊
招，
看伊看都無夠伊搶咯。
只有
Nah,
Okay, okay lah.
Yeah, Patrick 看到。
like cannot eat yet.
Good, huh?
Just drop from the tree, ma. The best.
Taste the bitterness.
Yeah. This is the 0101.
Taste bitterness, but some people say it's sweet. Sweet,
Durian is how many hours after you drop?
there is no best time lah. You know, you can take immediately after it drop lah. You know.
Okay,
But-
that's the answer. A, no best time. B, 2 hours. C, 4 hours.
but the best time to eat is, you know, depending if you like some things that, you know, a little bit more kick, like just now lah.
The mama.
There's a bit numbness in your tongue lah. Otherwise, you know, like D24, it should be at least, you know, few hours later lah. Because D24 usually there is a bit of, you know, some of the flesh a bit hard, so it needs some time.
Okay.
而家入邊過車入邊電過霜喎。
做戲嘅，
哇！
影相都要for the purpose of taking photo，都好好嘅呀。
So durians have to be clean, so those that we see in the stores already clean. So when we drop, a lot of this
That's
kind
why you
of.
said durian expensive. You see a lot of work, you know.
Oh yes, oh okay.
這啲可以啦，可以彈
So
下
need to clean.
咪講魚你培料，OK？食啦，OK？食啦，好。
Quite difficult, actually.
You can see that those from the wood.
原來哦，它有延曲的外围。
Wow, what do you think?
Hey, what's up?
Do you think? Maybe got bleach, got bleach. No, literally it's grading it. It's grading the durian.
Sorting out.
Sorting
The art of eating durian.
Yeah.
Ah,
等陣放炮仗先。
so you know, eating durian, of course, all the durian has its own character. So you know, of course, none of these durians are so-called not good. Yeah, it has its own taste, texture, and so on. So usually I would recommend that you start with something which is lighter. Lighter doesn't mean it's not good, but it's good, but you know, it's different classes. So usually I'll go for the kampung first, because kampung will have its own distinct texture. Okay, this is also a 50 over years kampung tree. Yeah? This season have very little, less than 10 fruits. This is like a star fruit. This is a bit creamier. The flesh is lighter, white, milky color lah. But the texture is very smooth. The taste is like a bit minty taste lah. Okay, it's a nice one.
We call it Kampung Premium.
There's also another one. This is also kampung species. This is very yellow, dark yellow. Very creamy, very creamy, very smooth. The texture very smooth. Less fiber. some of the durian has a lot more fibery kind of thing, so you stick between your teeth and so on. So let us try all this. Then, see, so the kampung is
Okay, you see Kampung one, let me see. You see?
Kampung premium bông
Caramel
bê.
premium, so nice. I try.
so the texture is different here lah.
This kampung ah.
People here.
So the kampung here is unlike others. It means that it has sufficient nutrients. Yeah.
It's a durian 50-year-old tree.
30 or 50?
50-year-old tree.
56.
呢冇便宜咯。
真係好似 cheese 咁啊。
Cream cheese.
Yeah, this is like cheese.
This is just kampung, right?
Yeah, kampung 50-year-old tree, like cream cheese.
This is slightly different.
50 years old.
But the taste is different as well. Try, auntie.
Thank you.
Looks creamy.
Thank you.
19 ice cream mat.
Okay, 好吃好吃，来
Come, come, come.
come.
D99.
This one seed very small, very tiny.
There's two here.
Okay, this 99 only eat this one, the rest I sapu.
Oh my god,
Mm.
so good.
Wow.
This is really good.
Very good.
Tapa buy this.
When you see the seed,
Cheap one, yeah.
seed is so small. D99 is it considered kampung?
No, 99 is 99.
Yeah, Pu also.
This part. Yeah, it's always like that, but the rest okay. Yeah, so
What do you
that,
know? What's that? Again?
有識得分顏色，
Ah,
是分子啊，
okay.
Why is D24 hard here and there?
Too much nitrogen. Too much nitrogen.
Wow!
And you have to be careful because if you put a little bit too much and then it rains, that increases the nitrogen. So that makes it worse. Correct?
Macronutrients and usually people think that the higher the NPK the better it is, which is correct. The tree needs, these are called macronutrients. So the tree needs a lot of macronutrients to stay healthy and able to fight off disease. And at the same time, whenever the tree produces fruit, for the fruit to ripen, the tree will produce certain hormones. Yeah, hormone in scientific terms called. Usually during fruiting times, the amount that it produces increases. Okay, and this will ripe the fruit. Production of this ethylene hormone have negative correlation with the amount of N and P. Yeah. So the higher the N and P, the lower the ethylene.
So there will be softer or harder?
That means there is not enough ethylene to ripen the fruit.
So it will be harder.
Yeah. So that's why part of it, you see one of the fruit you open up, only one part's right, the other not. Or sometimes in one part there are certain part not right, the other part right. Okay. So I think that could be the main factors. So when you put high N and P, you have a lot of all these incidents. But you cannot do away with this NPK as well. So there must be a balance.
So how we know it's balanced or not?
This again trial and error. 101 of course the texture is creamy, but probably not as creamy as B24. Yeah, but the taste is a bit stronger. The color of the flesh depends on the age of the tree and also the amount of nutrients that the tree obtains from the ground. Yeah, so the darker the color, usually the better it is.
Okay, lady, garisan. Tongan! Dia, suya, laya!
Uncle, come.
Oh, enough.
No, it's different.
Different, it's the different breed.
Uncle, this one you must try. Yeah, you must try. But unfortunately, it's limited. 1, 2, 3. 3 pups inside there. Yeah. This is, you must try this.
Oh,
It's a bit smashed up, but it's what?
oh.
Take that one, girl.
Maybe husband and wife can share.
Yeah,
not
I'll
enough.
share with you.
That's
Yeah.
Share.
Can you hold it? Whatever. Come, Alan.
Patrick, Uncle say the best one so far.
Yeah.
Any one again?
The best one so far.
Flavour. Very nice flavour.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
And
What
creamy.
is it again? D28.
Yes.
28. Oh, this one, the best one.
Oh,
The best one so far, he said. What do you think?
all are good.
This flavour, very nice. Quite strong.
D88. Wow.
Ê, họ xem mà xem, cảm ơn xem.
Hi Sam.
你将全拿过来，赏你一份。
OK 吗？这个D88 88。
The first thing is smell. Okay. So you smell first. The ripening process actually start from the top to bottom. Okay. So you smell each compartment which has flesh. Okay. But at the same time, this only applies to D24. So you try to shake. There is sound. Yeah. Make sure the sound is different. The sound is soft, not hard like rock in the tin.
Okay.
Understand?
Then the shows that
It's right.
Oh, okay.
If it's very loud, means not right. That's why it pong pong
It's
pong.
hard.
You see? It has to be soft. You see? Like this one is a bit soft.
Apply to
Yeah.
D24 only lah. The rest don't apply. This technique.
You try to shake a 101 and see.
No
Nothing,
sound.
nothing, no sound. Like I said just now, D24, because this is very fresh, you look at it, it just dropped maybe a couple of hours ago. So, the flesh will continue, the ripening process will continue, okay, over the next couple of hours. So, if you eat this later today, it will be good. If you eat now, of course, the flesh is a bit harder.
the Taobao is right lah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Sometimes we touch this one because here already.
Yeah, boy, this touch you know already. This is not even one. Correct?
We cut one even.
If you cut already, it's even. The seller like to cut it so that it look fresh.
It was an enjoyable morning, savoring the best of durians, besides expanding our limited knowledge on this thorny fruit. The varieties of durian from Mr. Lee's orchard are high quality, without any pesticides, and perhaps is the closest one can get from naturally grown durians. We sure look forward to visit again next season. If you like to savor durians from Mr. Lee's orchard, please reach out to Sarah at 012-250-2123.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Lee. Thanks for all the education.
Hope to see you next season.
Yes, yes.
See you in London.
Yeah, see you in London.